For more on this, I'm joined by Peter Cook, Managing Director of Human Dynamics and the Academy of Rock. He's on our London set today. Good to see you on a day like this, which is tragic. But we are here to celebrate the legacy of David Bowie as well, aren't we? And he really was extremely innovative. There are many things that he did that left their mark on the business of music as well, not just the sound of music.
Well, as well as teaching me to love glam and dance and all the other things, of course, Bowie was a great sort of procurer of people. He was skilled in the art of getting people to work with him, much in the same way as Richard Branson is. And he's partnered with so many people, and all these current artists do that. So he was a great HR manager, is what I said. Better than most HR managers.
Well, in fact, in the past, you've been writing, and you're not the only person who's written about this, about the lessons that the business world can learn from somebody like David Bowie. One of the reasons why he's so successful, yes, is because his music is great, but it's also because he's a master of reinvention, and he also knows that if you fail at something, don't stick with it. Try something different. Absolutely.
He's reinvented him several times and taken the audience with him, in common with Prince and Madonna, whereas the average artist has one hit and they're done. And, of course, the whole art of business, if you're going to have to change in a volatile world, is keeping the customers you got and getting new ones. And Bowie is actually a case study in that, and I think we should celebrate all of that. I mean, his music has touched me through many, many years, but it's also the other business side of things, which I've written about in a few books.
Well, including the business of Bowie bonds, for instance. That was really innovative, wasn't it? And then, of course, we had the internet as well. He sort of took on new projects as they started to become important in the international stage, but nobody had any idea at that time when he launched BowieNet that the internet would be really, really as big as it is today.
Well, like Richard Branson's sort of attempt to sell cola in the US, the Bowie credit card wasn't a massive success, but Bowie manages to sort of learn from it and move on. I think that's the smart move in business, is to quickly learn, reinvent yourself and then move on. He was actually someone who embraced the internet. And, you know, I'm a big fan also of Prince, who dallies with that, and he's in and he's out. And I think if you're going to do something in business, you've got to do it with all of your heart, rather than one day you're in and one day you're off. And Bowie was early to that.
What's your favourite David Bowie hit before we leave you for the hour?
You can't have one, but I'm always playing Ziggy Stardust and often out there doing that, and Heroes if I have to.
Very apt. Thank you very much for that. Peter Cook, great to have you on the show there from the Academy of Rock, albeit on a tragic day for the music world.